video, we'll look at the features of the unidentified driving section under the Compliance tab on MyGeotab. So to begin, you'll want to click on the Compliance section on the left-hand side panel, click on HOS, and then select Unidentified Driving. Once you've done that, you're going to want to select the date period, as well as the asset that we're looking into, and click on Apply Changes. Now, for the purposes of this example, let's say that we have a driver who did not register their driving on Geotab Drive, and we need to make an edit. To do this, we want to find that trip in which that individual did not assign themselves to that asset. So let's say it's this trip over here. What we want to do is we want to assign this individual to this asset, and simply we just click on Edit, assign the driver, make an annotation, and click Save. Once you've done that, you'll see the updated information over here. Now, important note to make. Similar to how we make HOS edits as an administrator, the driver will have to accept the edit before it populates onto the log. Now, other information to know about the unidentified driving section. Let's say there is a trip, for example, this one over here, in where the trip only lasted for less than a minute and did not record that much distance. We can take a look on the left-hand side and click on the map icon, and we can see clearly what kind of move this was, and we can indicate what it could have been. So let's say we need to make an edit to this. We would simply just click on Edit, select the driver that drove that vehicle at this point, and make an edit. So for this trip, since it was so short, this could have been potentially just a yard move. Once you've done that, click Save, and now your edit has been populated into the system. Again, the driver will have to accept the edit that has been made before it fully populates into the system. Now, other notes to make about this section. This tab right here, the previous trip, lets you know the driver that drove the vehicle prior to this trip right here. The next trip will indicate to you the individual who drove the vehicle after this trip. Now let's say I want to make edits to multiple trips. What I would do is I'd simply click on Filter on the top of the page, select on Anything Without Annotations. That means I want to edit trips that do not have annotations, and then click Apply. And I'll get a list of all the trips that do not have an annotation and that need to be edited. Now, if I want to edit them all at once, I could simply click here at the top of the page and select all and filter, and that selects all these trips. To make the edit, I click Edit Selected, select the driver, and make the annotation. Another way is to click on Select Individual, and then I can click each trip that I want to edit. And once I've clicked on the ones that I want to edit, I go back to the top and I click Edit Selected, select the driver, create the annotation, and click Save Changes. And that is the information needed to know for an unidentified driving tab on MyGeotab.